Some breaking news in connection with the Snoopgate row. TMC MP Mahua Moitra has now returned to Lok Sabha Speaker. Mahua Moitra is demanding a probe in the Snoopgate row. Mahua has said that this is a violation of constitutional freedom. Remember, several opposition MPs had come out with screenshots of Apple having warned them that there was a potential state-sponsored cyber attack on their smartphones, and this was something that opposition MPs had also used to target the central government. But Apple had come out and said that this attack cannot be attributed to any specific state-sponsored entity. In fact, we're also keeping a close eye on all the developments now, and some more breaking news in connection with the Snoopgate probe. Parliament panel is likely to summon Apple official in connection with this particular probe. Now, Apple representative is likely to be summoned by the parliamentary panel in connection to the Snoopgate row, which a lot of opposition MPs are using to attack the central government, accusing it of having bugged smartphones of the opposition MPs. Now, this is an issue that has been escalating over the past couple of days now. Several opposition MPs had come out with screenshots of them getting an email from Apple warning them that their devices had been attacked and there could have been a possible state-sponsored cyber attack on their smartphones. Now, even as that happened, Apple did come out and state that this potentially could be a false alarm and that there was no specific state-sponsored attack that they could attribute it to. So amid all of this, the opposition now continues to mount pressure on the government and accuse it of having something to do with this particular attack. A lot is also being said about the Pegasus attack and other governments also coming in and targeting the opposition leaders. But this is an issue that the opposition leaders are escalating, and the parliamentary panel in the latest is also likely to summon an Apple official. My colleague Ishika joins us live with more information on this. Ishika, we've seen how Apple also came out with a particular clarification, also stating that there could potentially be a false alarm involved in this particular case, but the opposition MPs continuing their demand for a probe, and now the parliamentary panel also could likely summon an Apple official.
Well, certainly, Ashish, we did see how, in fact, several opposition MPs, took to Twitter to slam the central government over the threats that they had received from their, on their Apple devices of, state-sponsored attack. Now, even after, the Apple came out with a clarification that it might be a false alarm, be it all the opposition MPs, be it Mahua Moitra, be it Raghav Chadha, be it Shashi Tharoor, all of them still continued their attack. In fact, if we talk about Mahua Moitra, the TMC MP, she said that she has actually written to the Lok Sabha Speaker to take this matter with seriousness. Now we are getting to know that on this, the government had said that they have no role to play here, but now the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Information Technology is now, thinking about summoning the Apple representative over this issue. They are, saying that this certainly raises concerns about it, and that they have to meet, the Apple representative to get a clarification from Apple side as to why these messages were sent to the opposition leaders. So certainly, the parliamentary panel also taking it very seriously. We'll have to wait and watch how their investigation proceeds and what is the outcome of that. But meanwhile, the opposition leaders and the opposition parties, be it Congress, be it Aam Aadmi Party, be it Shiv Sena, all of them continue their attack on the central government, saying that this is just an illegal way of the central government to, to suppress the opposition parties is what they continue to claim. They say that central government is in fact, trying to put a surveillance over all the opposition MPs, especially on the devices with which they contact their party members and also raise questions on the government.
Right, Ishika, appreciate you joining us with those inputs there. The opposition, of course, in no mood to let this issue out of hand.